Welcome to the Crosslinked Components 2026 Ultimate Gummy Tire Test. I know there are a ton of choices out there when it comes to gummy tires, so we brought out a huge selection of all the best. So I'm going to be doing all my testing completely blind. I think that this represents a completely new style of testing that we haven't really seen out here on YouTube before in the public. We know the pro riders and the tire companies are doing this, but we usually don't have access to it. Before we reveal the contenders, I just want to mention that this video is sponsored by Crosslinked Components, which I am the founder of. We make dirt bike protection parts for your bike, from the best swing arm guards you can buy, to chain guides, to the ultimate full wrap fork guards. So if you're interested and you ride terrain like this, then go check out our website, crosslinkcomponents.com. So let's get into our contenders today for our tire test. So we have a variety of manufacturers as well as styles here. The first tire that we're going to talk about here is the JX8 by IRC. So the JX8 is a very gummy tire with a firmer sidewall as compared to the IX09W. Two very similar tires developed by IRC for slightly different purposes. Both have very soft crown knobs. The difference here is the sidewall construction. So the IX09W has a very soft sidewall. There's very little reinforcement in it. So it's going to be actually probably the most compliant tire here. And you can really feel that with going over roots, rocks, logs. It soaks up a lot of that trail chatter. The JX8 is actually a tire I haven't ran as much. The sidewall is much firmer. A lot of the pros talk about using this in enduro cross or a little bit of a more high-speed environment when they still want the really gummy knobs. We also have the Mitas EF double green here today. It's actually a tire I've never run before. It's got pretty soft knobs, but a pretty stiff sidewall construction. And this one's also a 140. We have the Dunlop EN91EX. This is a fantastic tire. I've run this in some of the most extreme conditions. It's the tire with some of the most volume in it. So when we talk about tire sizing, all these manufacturers vary quite a bit. The Dunlop has a huge carcass. So when you go to buy a Moose, you're gonna wanna get a big one. And it leads to a very wide contact patch, a lot of volume. So next we have a VE33S Dakota from IRC. This is a hybrid tire, so the knobs are a little stiffer, and this is supposed to be one of the best all-around tires you can get. It also has quite tall knobs and really wide spacing, so this one should do really well in the loose dirt, hill climbs, that kind of thing. But a lot of people use them as daily drivers as well, because they wear a lot less than the Ultra Gummies. Next up, we have the most expensive tire in the tire test today, the Michelin Extreme. This is a pretty coveted tire. They used to be really hard to get here in the US. Now there's some distributors that are carrying them. I've run this tire as well. People talk about it having almost a magical rubber compound. If you twist the knob, when it comes back, it's like slow. It's almost like memory foam. We also have the cheapest tire in our tire test here. This is a Tusk Talon in size 120. This particular one has sat on the side of my house for a year and might have a broken bead. I've ridden a few Tusk tires before and they have crazy value. My internal bias tells me that they don't quite perform as well as these other tires. But when you're burning through rubber weekend after weekend, maybe it's a good value for you. This is the ultimate, does he know what he's talking about? We've got a stock GeoMax AT81. Hard tire. I mean, it's a great tire for cross country, a great tire for motocross, and hopefully I'll be able to pick it out and say, hey, this is not what you're gonna wanna run at your next hard enduro. So that's the contender list today. I'm really excited to get into it, so let's go test some tires. All right, so it's gonna take a village to get something like this done today, so we got the best wrenches in the game. First up,
my name's Blake Dillingham. Devin is a little mentor of mine. He's got me on the dirt bike, and now I'm gonna be out here messing around with some tires.
Blake did his first hard enduro last year at Moab. How was that?
It was fantastic. Probably one of the hardest things I've done, but at the end of it, I was smoked and a smile on my face. It was a good time.
And I've got my dad. He got me into dirt bikes way back when. I guess it's all your fault that I have this addiction. What do you got to say for yourself?
Well, that's your problem now. You've taken it to a whole nother level, so interested to see what happens today.
Now, do you think that I will be able to tell any difference? Do you have any theories?
I think you can pick out the hard tire, but you're going to have trouble picking from all the rest. That's my prediction.
I think you're gonna get maybe 1 or 2.
2 out of 6 hurts a little bit.
I think strategy-wise,
Stay confused all day.
Confusion is the solution.
Are you confused yet?
where is it?
It's the Mitas. Don't tell him.
Yeah, I didn't like sitting in the back of the van here. I put my noise canceling headphones in, and we're gonna get into it. I'm really excited to test this first tire. Big shout out to Mojo Motorsport guys. They are based in NorCal. They got us these tires super fast to test. Nathan over there, Owen, the whole team. They sponsor the US Hard Enduro Series. They run a great outfit. They sell Crosslinked components products. So definitely go and check out Mojo Motorsport for any of your tire or other dirt bike needs. They're the bomb.
All right, no looking.
I can't tell yet, so.
Should be on.
It did not feel good in the duck, which like kind of supports my theory of a small knob tire. Got that big hollow sound of like the Michelin and the EF91. Now this could be the Mitas. That's kind of my thought at the moment. This hill is interesting. It's kind of hard packed. Okay, I better focus. Man, like Velcro, baby. That's nice. I think it was an FIM tire. There's like one pretty duffy climb in there, and like just didn't get very much drive. It got really good traction on the drier rocks. Did good in the slick. Didn't feel like phenomenal, but did good. So overall, my guess is that it's the Mitas. I don't know why, but I definitely think it was FIM. Right now, I'm a little nervous that I'm not going to be able to tell any of the tires.
He did? He said it was FIM, which was right. I didn't hear him say the tire. Wow, that's amazing.
He guessed the Mitas.
No way. 1 for 1, baby. Let's go.
He's never even ridden that tire.
He's never ridden the Mitas. And he got it right. First time. That's very impressive.
What do you think yet? It feels different. If I had to describe it, I'd say it felt stickier. But, wow, that hurts super bad. Traffic. Trying to mess with my line a little bit here. Yeah. Excuse me. I think it might be GX8 or I-7W. Alright, we're through tire number 2. I felt like the tire was skinnier, but stickier. So I kind of think that it's either, oh, I also thought it had taller knobs for sure. That was like my big taller knobs because it did better in the Duffy Hill. It did good everywhere else, really good. I thought it trenched a little bit more up in like a little bit of the softer tic-tac-y a little bit. Either an IX09, a JX8, or a Tusk. I don't think it's the Tusk because I thought the rubber felt really good. So I think it is a JX8 because I didn't think the sidewalls were rolling around. I'm really waiting for the hard tire. That'll like clear my name and I'll be like, okay.
Do we want to explain the confusion here?
Mitas off, and the rim locks both loose. So it's going back on.
We're gonna mess him up though.
Yeah, confusion.
All right.
I think it feels wide. I'm wondering if this track is hard enough to tell the difference. Tire 3, yeah, it was interesting. I mean, it's getting harder. It felt soft, squishy. It didn't feel as grippy. It didn't do that good on side hill. A little unsure. Short knobs, I'm climb good like I had tall knobs. Tusk Talon, because I know that one should be soft like the X09W.
Do you think you've reached confusion phase?
Yes, he looked very confused. He's got a plan that he was trying to run, and we've completely messed with it. We derailed his plan. And
Blind test.
He did say different things about this tire
He did.
than he did the first time.
Yep.
So,
The knob height.
yep.
What tire did you put on for the next one? For tire, truthfully, tire number 3, but this is going to be test number
It's right
4.
here.
DE33S Dakota.
Yep.
You got the second one.
Feeling very, I don't know, average, direct. That's the hard tire. I'm sure I wish I knew what tires they were. That way I could make some stuff up that was like accurate, you know? That's why nobody does these tests blind. I mean, like, I just feel like I'm a goon. Yeah, it's gotta be the hard tire. It's gotta be. And it feels stiff. It feels direct to me. Honestly, it felt good on the side hill. Even though the hard tire I brought, the knobs are pretty rounded off. Let's see if I can nail this turn again. Much better than that. Maybe it's not the hard tire. Shit. The Talon? Is it the Talon? Maybe it's the Talon. I truly don't understand why I was thinking Talon. The whole time I'm talking about how stiff and direct it was. It just doesn't make sense. And this is where I really start to fall apart on my tire testing. I'm too focused on trying to guess. I stopped thinking about what the tires are actually doing. I keep getting more confused. I pulled over and told Matt this is definitely the hard tire in the creek there in the slippery bit. It was spinning like crazy on the rocks. I mean, it could be rider air. All this could always be rider air, but it felt like it was spinning a lot more than the other ones. Like, wasn't just grabbing on the top of the rocks, like right as you're crowning over. Like gummies usually just freaking bite a little bit more. Felt like it was spinning, so I was like, hard tire. But then the rest of it felt pretty good. Side hills, and the hard tire we have is like worn out. I didn't think it would do that well, so now I'm like, maybe it was the Talon. But I thought the last one was the Talon, but now I think maybe it's Mitas, and the first one was Mich or EF91. I feel like I'm a major bullshitter right now.
What do we got here, Blake?
Oh man, we got the Tusk Talon on here.
Right, I can smell the freaking hot dogs or whatever. So tire 5, it really felt good. Like, just didn't give me anything to complain about. Kind of good all around, and that's kind of a boring review, but that's what I got. If I had to guess, I think it was Dunlop or Michelin, but I'm like trying to get away from the guessing of the tire specifically a little bit more, because I think I'm wrong. Tire number 6. I like this tire. I thought it held up great. Got a good traction. Did good on the hill climbs. Didn't give me anything to complain about. So I think that's my conclusion at the moment. Is like it's really hard to tell the difference. These tires are all, I guess, really good. I don't know what's been on the bike. So if the hard tire's been on the bike, if the Tusk has been on the bike, those would be like the two ones where it's like they shouldn't be as good. I would guess VE33. I'm pretty shocked by this whole experiment. I don't think that I really could tell much of a difference between any of them. I mean, we got tires with huge knobs, FIM knobs, we got 140s, we got 110s, different manufacturers, and I don't think I did a good job at picking out between them. So it's time for the guessing game. What I'm going to go ahead and do is lay out the tires in the order in which I thought that they were ridden, and then we're going to see how well I did. So I did. There was one tire that I called out as being the hard tire. Nope, it's the same track, and I did fine. I got through everything on all these tires, right? Well, that one's doesn't have any dirt on it. What's going on here? Oh, you guys never put the hard tire in. That was mean. We only rode 6 tires? No, I counted when I was out there.
I might have run one twice.
Oh, I might have run twice? You guys like completely discombobulated me. There were 7 laps and 6 tires? That's evil. Yeah, I really liked the first tire. I'm gonna call that the Mitas. Like I really liked it. And 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's got 6, but one of them got ridden twice. No, tire 3. Yeah, tire 3 I thought was very squishy. And then 4 I didn't like. The V33 though, I think tire 2 I said felt like tall knobs. So Mitas, I like that tire a lot. This one felt like it had tall knobs, so I'm going with V33. This one felt squishy, so I'm going with the JX8. The Talon I think spun a lot. Honestly, I don't think I could tell you which of these. Yeah. Shock me. The Mitas was first. Okay. I thought that hooked up really well on the hard stuff, and I actually really liked that tire. I was impressed.
And then you got it wrong the second time.
All right. Put the JX8 in the right spot then.
The third tire was that again.
The Mitas again?
So we got the Mitas again. So it was the Mitas.
Different opinion about it.
Felt soft and squishy. Didn't think I loved the rubber. Didn't side hill that well.
Which is the same one you did on last
If not Tusk, maybe Mitas, because it's more hybrid-ish. That's what I have in my notes.
Oh, okay.
That's so crazy. You guys really fucked with me.
Tire 3 lap.
Tire 4, I said it spun a ton on the slick rocks. And the VE33 is a more hybrid tire. But I was expecting to like it more than that. Of course, the hard tire wasn't in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Tusk.
Well, I put it in the right spot.
Yeah.
I had said that this was Tusk. Yeah, because it spun a bunch, and I was like, oh, I think that's the Tusk. Because I've run some recons and stuff, and I've been like, I thought I didn't like the rubber. So the Talon, and I don't think I had anything to complain about. This was the 5th in line.
You said the 5th was good.
I said it was good, consistent, nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
And I have in my notes here, guessing Dunlop or Michelin. So
Ooh.
that's the cheapest tire. Yeah, that speaks for itself. I mean, okay, so I put them in the right order, but I didn't really. This is just luck, of course. I had nothing for this. Now, after all of that, what do I think we can learn? I think that the biggest takeaway from this entire experiment is that if you want the full performance of a gummy tire, you have to go all the way. Sure, a hybrid tire is going to work great for trail riding, and I think it's a great improvement over a hard tire, but clearly I could definitely tell that the hybrid tire was out on the trail compared to the full gummies. Now, as for, I think another interesting question, 140s versus 120s, or like the FIM style tires, like the Michelin, Mitas, Dunlop versus a JX8, and Tusk, Talon, etc. I do think that it seems I could tell the difference between tall knobs and short knobs. So if you're doing a race with a lot of loose terrain, maybe like grinding stone with all the sand, I would highly recommend the taller knob tires like a JX8. Where I think that the FIM style 140s really shine is on slightly loose dirt where the wide carcass can kind of float over the top and you don't trench as much. And in the super slick, snotty, rocky stuff. Thank you very much for watching the 2026 season Crosslinked Components Ultimate Gummy Tire Shootout. I'd love to do this again, so if you really enjoyed it, please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube. Drop a like, drop a comment, tell me what other tires that we're missing that you think I could pick out of the lineup, if any. And shout out big time to my dad, Blake, and Matt for making this video possible. It absolutely wouldn't be possible to make this kind of interesting experiment happen without quite a bit of help. So I just got to ride a bunch of dirt bikes and I really appreciate them. So thanks again. We'll catch you on the next one.